when I did the design, I wanted to build in some features about the design. So Kimberly was in the 1st Squadron of the 17th Cavalry. From the first pedestal to the next pedestal, it's raised 1 foot. 1 foot represents the 1st Squadron. Now, I knew I wanted to have a tilt on it, the helicopter, and I wanted it to be tilted so that you could see it as you enter the library at the parking lot. So I could have tilted it any degrees, but she was in the 17th Cavalry. So that helicopter is tilted 17 degrees, not 18 degrees, not 25 degrees, not 45 degrees, but 17 degrees. So again, when they were doing the fabrication on the steel, every one of those steel supports were of different heights. And they had to be in particular places on center for it to work, for everything to fit, for the plane to be right. So I said, don't mess up. And I hope I didn't mess up, because every one of them were a certain length, had to be. So for 17 degrees for the 17th Cavalry, 1 foot from one pedestal to the other for the 1st Squadron. That's a little built-in design, a little trivia. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that. But it's a perfect, well, it was one of those things I had to cut.
I know,
I would have loved,
she only gave you 4 minutes.
Yeah, well, it was 4 to 5 minutes. 4 to 5 minutes, and I thought she said 45 minutes, right. So anyway, there was a lot of things that I had to cut. There was a lot of people I left out, but I wanted to recognize a lot of people. I mean, there's so many people, but there's a lot of thank you bricks out there, thanking people for, you wouldn't believe how many things. Matter of fact, we had to pay, put a deposit on the steel crane, the crane, when they came out here to set the helicopter. The guy, as he walked away, the owner of the company came by. I mean, a large crane operator company in Greenville. He said, by the way, this is a great project. He said, y'all paid for this crane service. He said, well, we're comping this. This is a wonderful project. You wouldn't believe how many times, I mean, Lockheed Martin, I mean, aerospace, I mean, just over and over, people that gave of their services or gave money, not only bricks, and bought a brick, but the donations that came in. The guy that did the sign, yeah, it's no big deal, but he said, sir, I am honored to do this. So, of course, we bought the stone, but he laid out all the lettering, did all the sandblasting, and brought it over here and set the sign. He said, I am honored. Now, I love people that wave flags, and he was a flag waver, because I'm a flag waver. So we had so many people like that just bought into the vision, that loved the vision, that wanted to give back. I mean, all you have to do is tell your story, and people just got into it. The sad part about it, and I shouldn't go on the negative, there's just so many people that missed out on it, that missed out on the blessing. That some people, even here in Easley, still don't even know about it. That's the sad thing about it, that we're not a part of it, that didn't honor it. That's the reason our background brick, and I said, that are not engraved, those are the veterans too that need to be honored too. And we're honoring them too. The same way.
I thought that was neat.
Yeah. So I'm blessed. I'm a blessed man.
I can tell you when something was ordained by God. This is a result.
That's exactly right. Oh, this was a God. It was a God moment. We had so many God moments on this thing you would not believe. We had our golf tournament, Hampton Inn, no connection, but the Hampton Inn was our hotel. They're also our hotel for this weekend too. Y'all stayed at Hampton Inn? Yeah. When people went to their rooms the first time, when they got to the golf tournament, you know how you go to a room and it says your room was prepared by usually somebody? I don't know what yours said this time, but anyway, there's usually somebody that signs their name. At the golf tournament, when people arrived, they went in The Hamptons were the first people that told me, said, your room was prepared by Kimberly. And you know how that made Dale and Ann Hampton feel? Well, all of a sudden, Willie Winston, who flew with Kimberly, he got in late night or early morning, and I didn't see him until he got out to the golf tournament. And he said, you're Jim Garrison. I said, you're Willie. And he said, yes. He said, before we go any further, I got to tell you something. He said, I didn't get in until late last night. This was at the golf tournament. He said, I got to my hotel room, and you won't believe. I said, look, I know where you're going with this. I know exactly what you're going to tell me. He said, and he pulled out the card. He said, I got to my room. He said, your room was prepared by Kimberly. So I went by Hampton Inn. I said, look, now I don't know if y'all doing this or what, but this is really getting to these people. Do y'all have a Kimberly that works here? Oh yeah, right here she is. And I said, look, thank you for what you're doing, but you just don't know what you're doing for these people. And it was just that you wouldn't believe how many God moments we had during all this whole thing, just like this. Hey, that moment when Lucia Kate contacted me and connected me with Bob Mitchell at Fort Rucker, you tell me that that wasn't a God moment right there.
That just made the hair stand.
I tell you what.
Oh, I'll tell you something else. Before we both retired, one night Jim said about 10 o'clock, can you bake a pound cake for tomorrow? I need to take one to school. And I went, no, I'm finished. He didn't read the recipe. So he bakes one much better than me, and I just let him believe that. So,
but it's true.
It's true. So every Tuesday since he retired, he bakes a pound cake and takes it to somebody. So
Pound cake Tuesday.
So the last few years it's been, you get $500, I'll bring you a pound cake.
No, what started that, a guy called me one day because he sees my post on Facebook. Jim, how did I get one of your pound cakes? And I said, Tom, and Tom owns Sea Level. Very successful, had some stuff to go into space, on the space shuttle. Capacitors, that's what he makes, electronics. And Tom says, how'd I get one of your pound cakes? I said, Tom, if you'll write me a check for $500 for Operation Dragonfly, I'll bring you over a pound cake. And he said, you take American Express. And I said, no, but we do take PayPal through our organization. He said, can I get my secretary to bring you over a check? I said, Tom, just put me a check in the mail and I will bring you a pound cake Tuesday. And he said, you got it. I baked him a pound cake, interrupted his office meeting one day. He's got a beautiful conference room, table and everything. He introduced me to everybody in the room and everything. This is the project Jim Garrison's doing. I got a pound cake, paid $500 for it. He was really big time, like I paid $500. But anyway, he wanted a pound cake. Tom O'Hanlon set the precedent. From then on, I said, look, Tom O'Hanlon gave me $500 for one of my pound cakes. If you give me $500, you get a pound cake. You wouldn't believe some weeks I would bake 3, 4, 5 pound cakes a week.
And when we first started this, our son said, the oldest one called and said, what's wrong with Daddy? I said, it's okay. He's not, he's not doing anything illegal or immoral. It's not a bad thing. And he said, I said, but he likes attention, so this is just his way of getting attention. Well, then for Father's Day, he got his own KitchenAid mixer and pans and cookbooks, and I'm going.
But it all started with, I just needed a pound cake. She was a former home ec teacher, and I had a great class at school. I taught building, construction, carpentry at a career and technology center, and I had a great class. And I said, would you bake me a cake? And she says, can you follow a recipe? And I said, well, I guess I can. Well, what she did find out, and she has found this out, I bake a lot better pound cake than she does. Now, it's one simple recipe that I use, but I put a little spin on mine, and I make mine with love. All right. So let me tell you what, I've got a great pound cake. And everybody said, what are you going to do after this? I said, well, the only thing I have planned is on Tuesday. I am going to do my pound cake Tuesday cake, and I'm going to take a nap. I deserve it, and I'm going to take a nap tomorrow. So I got a cake tomorrow that I owe a man right outside this doorway right here. I owe him a brick. He gave $500 for an 8x8 brick. $500, a gold brick. And I owe him a pound cake. So he will get a pound cake that he can share with his office or whatever. And I owe him a pound cake because I already had one delegated for last week. He was one of the last ones to buy a brick. He's getting a pound cake tomorrow, whether he knows it or not. But you get back. And yeah, I like attention. They like attention too. They like to get that pound cake. And the thing about it is like that. I usually try to hang around a little while thinking they might want to go ahead and cut that warm pound cake. But they usually don't. They say, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Like that, you know. But no, I don't need them. I don't need them. But I enjoy baking them. And matter of fact, my pastor that gave the invocation today, he said, if you ever quit, now, a long time ago, he thought I baked them just for him in his office, because he's gotten several.
Now the secret's out.
Right. But he's a good one. He's a good one. We got a great pastor.
And he was very helpful to Dale and Ann.
Very much.
Even though they weren't members of our church.
Is that his church that had the church van out here delivering people?
No, that's another one.
That's another church. That's another church. Right. And we go to Eastern First Baptist. He's our pastor, and he's the one that reached out to them, and he was very comforting to them during their time of grief. So he's wonderful. He's wonderful.
Well, that's what they requested. And then Michael Cotter from Channel 4 that did the MC, he had also been very kind to the Hamptons over the years. So she said, if you haven't asked somebody, I would like for you to ask him. So once I found the right person at Channel 4, he said yes.
And he did it just beautiful.
Oh yeah, he did a good job.
Everything together so well. The whole thing, I couldn't help but think that it was meant to be, and certainly there was the hand of God.
Yep.
You could see it, and you could see it on their faces.
And I got in touch with him this morning to check with him about the weather, and he gave me a good weather report. I don't know if you ever did that or not, but anyway, I did, and he was going to give me a good weather report, and we got showers moving in this afternoon. But anyway, he was going to take care of it, and I asked him to take care of me. And let me tell you what, I don't normally do that. And I just had that little moment right at the end. But that's tough. When you start, I can see you too. It's tough. And but you know, those are those tender moments, and it's okay for a man to cry and have those tender moments. But
well, I told him, I said we should have been handing out some Kleenex.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know I was going to go there, but anyway, it didn't. But anyway, I hope people really felt that. It was, well, I hope it did. But for me to be able to do what I did today, let me tell you what, that was pretty unbelievable that I was able to do that.
That was good.
But no, it's been a labor of love. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Matter of fact, I told Ann and Dale, you hate, first of all, that you had to do this.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I said it's been such an honor to do it. Because I mean, that's the thing about it. It's just you hate to have to do it, but I am honored that I was a part, be able to do it. Dale was my mentor in high school. I always looked up to Dale Hampton. Dale Hampton, he was just a Southern gentleman, and just I wanted to be. I mean, that's the person I wanted to be. You looked up to people like that, and of course, I found out some things here lately that he was quite around in some things that were like, but no, Dale was good. And then my mother loved Ann. My mother used to work at one of the clothing stores downtown, and Ann was the fashion setter, and some of her buddies and everything, and she was just always in there, and she was it. So it's just funny how things come around and everything. So
Just last night and tonight we realized what a small world it is.
Yep.
And the different connections or whatever.
But I had it, and I know it took a long time to get it, but that connection from the Alabama connection, how that all came, and that Lucia Kate, really, I mean, I don't know if I should use that term mover and shaker, but that girl is high up with economic development, and she talked to military brass. I mean, she went to 3-star generals and said, look, I've got a project that the person's working on, and she went there and said, no, you need to talk to this person, you need to talk to this person. She got to working on it, and all of a sudden she ended up with, said, you need to talk to Bob Mitchell. And all of a sudden Bob Mitchell said, sir, I think I can help you. And all of a sudden I got started talking to him, and he was a man of few words. And he was. I mean, he would not respond sometimes to emails, and I needed to know things.
Yeah.
But when I met him, such a godly man. And he said today, he said, I've never seen anything quite like this. And of course, I looked at their static displays down at Fort Rucker, and but I wanted ours to be different.
Oh, it
And
is.
yeah,
There's a sweet spirit about it.
right.
That's it. There's a spirit about it.
Well, and thank goodness I was able to get Ann and Anna, who wrote the book, to collaborate and go back and reduce the information, put it on the storyboards. I mean, you talk about things coming together, man. Things just came together. God was all in it all the way. And so I'm just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Well, that picture spoke a million words to me.
Well, send that to me. Send that to me. He's got my information. He's got my information. Yeah.
Because it's a great thing y'all have done here. Not a good thing, but a great thing.
Well, thank you. Thank you.